Well, that might explain a couple of things as to why things were such garbage last time and we were stuttering all over the place the last time we streamed on Twitch. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay, here for the 4th impressions of ESO Deadlands, keeping the running joke alive. For those of you that don't know why I am doing this, it's just something it's a dumb thing I decided on the spur of the moment. I started with first impressions of ESO Deadlands, then I called it the second impression, third impression. The running joke is, if I do anything related to ESO Deadlands, I'm going to keep increasing that number one at a time. I'm going to keep increasing that number one at a time in order to do all that kind of stuff. So, let's see. Is drops no results enabled. We'll have to see if that ever shows up. According to the Elder Scrolls Brass, the ESO Brass say that the drops weekend this weekend is for everybody, not just the usual ESO stream team members. So that is the reason why I'm over here, because have a drop stream. When was the last time I was able to have a proper drop stream? But I'm going to check the directories later. Little technical note. There is no transcoding, which is pathetic. So here I am, drops weekend, not getting transcoding stuff. Okay, there, Twitch. YouTube, it's a baseline feature. But the thing is, having a second preview at 1080-60 is a little bit on the CPU heavy side, and that's one of the problems that we've been having with CPU causing stuttering type stuff. Let's fire up the game, and it's going to link up properly, right? See. Do I really have to link it? There it goes. It's just a little on the slow side today. And so I'm going to be watching the CPU usage as well. Put it off to the side, set it, maybe flag it to always on top, so we can see if we start getting stuttering due to overuse of the CPU. So running a copy of the stream in its own window increase the CPU usage because it's another 1080p 60 thing that's being rendered. So I'm just going to use the Twitch dashboard today, and we'll see how much better things work. And I will watch OBS to see if there's any stuttering. Let's get some music going too. We're going to do stream beats fully unlocked here, and I want to change one thing. I mean, Winamp is cool for being retro and stuff like that, but I actually want to put that, come on, I actually want to put that underneath the webcam. And then, yeah, just have it show the song title poking out the top like this. So you just do it like this, and let's just do that. You know, show the song title off the top. We don't need to see the whole thing and all those buttons taking up all that real estate. Okay. Synthwave go burr. I have everything loaded in here. So there's synthwave, hip hop, EDM, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be completely random. Hopefully it's not too random. All right, let's get this going here. So, ESO, put that on screen 2, as well as OBS to screen 2 as well. I want to be able to see chat as well, so we'll just do that over like this. Get this going here. All right, and make sure that we can hit synthwave, da-da-da-da, and watch the CPU usage. We'll probably, I mean, I usually run a preview of the stream, so I have the option of seeing what the audience sees if I want to check something real quick. The latency usually lets me do that. But otherwise, we're running the game in maximum mode with the draw distance turned all the way down. So last night, during Vandalia's stream, she does Monday, Thursday, Saturday as a stream schedule now, I was poking around with the armory on alts. And that's when I discovered something.
I can think of 18 ways to kill a man with nothing.
And that's when I figured something out for the armory system. If you still want to do things the old-fashioned way, you can, if you still want to do things the old-fashioned way, you can actually use if you don't actually use the armory system the way it looks like you should use it, you can actually use the armory system for free respecs. The way you do that is by blanking your character of everything, except maybe really basic stuff you want to always use, and then saving that as a so-called build. So instead of flipping between two builds, you have one saved build, and you use the other build to respec. So and what you can do is set the basic stuff that you want to use. And that way, if you add extra skills and stuff, like for niche situations, you can clear the skill points and be able to pick different skills just by reloading your build. So, I mean, there's a whole nother level of functionality that's kind of hidden under everything here. So, okay, so we're at about... I think it's because I'm using Google Chrome. It might actually work better if I load Twitch up in Firefox, where it's not so bloated. Let's load up MultimediaJay Twitch as just like a stream preview. Good. We'll see how that affects the CPU usage. Oh yeah, it's just I technically have more windows open. No, I think what's going to kill any chance at concurrence is needing to do 1080-60 in order to even see the stream. It's just treating transcoding like a luxury is unique to Twitch, and it's not something that I'm a big fan of. Something I've come to expect over here. All right. I don't know. Maybe I should just go back to YouTube. Go back to YouTube gaming in the middle of a drop stream. But who's going to actually be over there? Hey, you know, since we have all this stuff going on, we could also check the directory and see if the drops are enabling properly, which, if they aren't, then what am I doing here? So, let's see.
I've been at this a long time.
So that's it. I mean, you just have your base build, the one you like using. Use something like Alpha Gear to swap like between like light, heavy, and medium armor and stuff like that. And then use your second build for free respecs. So that's totally something people need to look into. I'm actually going to use this the way it's supposed to be used for now. And maybe it's only 1,500 crowns for another build slot. So characters where I want the option of free respecs, that I'll buy like a third build slot or something. All right, let's get the music cranking here. There we go. We're gonna put stream beats to the test here and kind of pull a Nintendo where we have the music kind of covering up the sound a little. All right, let's see here. Let's head off to the Deadlands. So the next form of progression that I can make in the Deadlands is to do the side quests. I think that's a little high for the music. Hold on a second. Let's put it like 80%. This is going to be a mixture of a little of everything in stream beats. All right, let's do this. No, hold on a second. Oops. Usually you can run away from doors to cancel the door. That time it didn't work. So I did put up, you probably noticed it already, but I've been putting up some other additional lights. So now everything's properly lit down here in the landing area, including underwater. Put some magna geodes. I put some magna geodes in the water. Unfortunately, I can't seem to deactivate them. Might have to raise them up a little. So now it's kind of like a lit swimming pool down here. So it's the lit swimming pool, and there's more. Yeah, there's more torch thingies overall. And we got the armory station right here, so you can change builds when you come back. All right, let's go do this. We'll switch to night if we have to toughen up. All right, drinks at the ready. Set off to the Deadlands, which probably means we should drop the music swap and just go with the basic stuff here. And then when we come back to regular Tamriel, we'll switch it back on here. What am I set to? I think I default to heavy armor for Shockedin. Let's do medium armor to get the weapon damage in after we take this thing out. Let's see. Do side, basically the running joke. Let's do medium armor here. Two-handed Shaka tank. The running joke is we are going to not do the main quest. We're not going to do the main quest in Deadlands until we've 100% completed the landmass. All right, what's the missing point over here? Might want to save this too as we continue to gain some more skill points. That's the other thing too, is if you don't constantly save. Let's see. Switch off to regular Shockedin. If you don't constantly save properly, then you're gonna have to keep reassigning your points over and over again. I mean,
Know the difference between a tavern.
the armory really changes a lot of stuff with how these builds work. But the free respec thing, I mean, that's one of those things that's not really advertised. It's probably going to be an unintended consequence of this kind of stuff. So have a base build saved for what you always use, and then do free respecs if you want to try something new. It'd be great for experimenting with stuff. You wouldn't have to ever pay for respecs.
This one welcomes you back.
Yeah. I got an Ouroboros crown crate. It's probably why I can't get it.
Sweet riddle tar and bonus reward.
It's probably why I can't farm my own stream for drops tonight, because I already got something. Yeah.
Purchase more if you wish to try your
Shut up.
Very nice.
Gem extraction. The only thing these things are good for. And especially when you get a rare...
May luck follow
What?
you.
Hey, get Pakruti back.
Pakruti can see a lot
Pakruti
more
likes to
around.
give you gems.
He is sure
Yep.
it will get something good.
The double clicking on this
Is it
IntelliMouse is...
You can purchase one from the store.
IntelliMouse
and then
Pro.
We can begin.
Blah, 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 blah. Get off my screen, cat dude. It's a Khajiit, I know, but I mean, what Pakruti this, Pakruti that, da-da-da. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 51%, not bad. So I think turning down the draw distance was probably the best thing I did for all this. But yeah, gem extraction, because then you can buy stuff from the Crown Store that are in the special Crown Gem section. Seals of Endeavor also have something available too. Get some Crown Crate rewards for seals. Actually, with a couple Thou right now, is there anything I want to get right now with my 2,000? Ooh, a costume. I think I've seen V wearing this. This is like the closest to like... Ooh. So this is like the closest to like casual college clothes gem collect. This is like the closest to like casual college type clothes or something in the entire game. Hold on a second. Switch off to Lauren Lockhart. What does she look like in those things? It's like the closest to like, you know, young people in designer clothes and stuff and blue jeans and I don't know. From what I understand, the younger generations are actually more in agreement with me and, you know, don't buy a name with clothes and stuff. That's why Abercrombie and Fitch has been having trouble and stuff. When I was that age, I was very well aware that there were companies out there that were trying to sell to young people based on their naivete and lack of life experience. I knew it was definitely the case in music. I mean, my generation thought Limp Bizkit was the greatest stuff ever. But the ruse of the whole nu metal thing, it was only a thing because, you know, if you were raised in America and you didn't really know about the European metal scene with like power metal, prog metal, and, you know, other forms of heavy metal, death metal, doom metal, like metal's like an entire music universe over there. So, yeah. So with Lauren, actually, she was the alt I was experimenting with the most. She's got a bow and arrow because the Zen Archer thing that I was experimenting with Goodmane is more of a thing for her. She has Cleric, which is all magic and, you know, healing and divine spells, and then Zen Archer swaps in the use of a bow along with some heals to try and only use magicka to actually heal with and do all the damage with stamina. It's a little contrived, and it takes some getting used to. Plus, a lot of the problems I have with the Zen Archer build is that since all your attacks are with stamina, you get a group of literal dungeon runners who want to sprint through and nuke everything, maybe even with a fake tank like the group I had last night. You'll probably be out of stamina most of the time and can't do any attacks to begin with. So, because your dungeon group is literally sprinting through everything. Crown Star. This is something I don't recognize, so it's not something I play. Crystal Hills? Yeah, we're playing the Stream Beats stuff that I don't normally play. It is Stream Beats wide open for swapped in music tonight. Seals of Endeavor. Crown Crates. Let's see. Oh, look, the Halloween horse after Halloween. And there's this thing. It's like, okay. You can turn into a Spriggan as well, too, huh? Okay. So what was the... Not this. Oh, this is a set of... That's not what we wanted. The 2000 ones. Gem Prospector. Oh, this looks like a cool costume. It always looks better on her than it does on the dudes. Let's see here. Well, look for something a bit more casual anyways. It definitely looks like some casual wear of some sort, but I like the blue jeans. I like the blue jeans look on the bottom too. So, hey, you know, if you're a rich noble, well, I guess this is my first Seals of Endeavor purchase ever. Guess I'd better do more of those. Yeah, we'll play with that later. Actually, she looks pretty good in it. Let's just set that up right now. Also, Miriam Lendis can wear it as well. We just gotta set the dyes and things like that. So, Captain Margot's place. No. Costumes. It's under appearance. That was what? Gem collectors. Yeah, Gem Prospector. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just change the greens. Her color is green because red hair contrasts very much with green. So for her, it's usually woodsman green. Turn on the custom UI. One of the problems with my speech or my dialogue add-on that replaces the generic ESO dialogue. There we go. Because it kind of screws up the dyes for this. Yeah, so no, we can't do that. So the shirt and the pants are the same color. And let's do arcane blue. That's usually what I use for... See, it makes everything look like plastic. Let's do ransacker blue. What does that look like? That's a little too purplish. How about Ivea blue? Yeah, make it look kind of like blue jeans of some sort. Why don't we just keep that generic? Keep that the default color because that looks fine. And let's use the blood gold to see what colors 2 and 3 are. So colors 2 changes the top. This one should be green then. Woodsman green, what does that look like? Yeah, because their colors are green and blue. And does the third one change like the shirt thing? Yeah, it does. So set that to birch white so it doesn't look like a plastic shirt. Like a plastic shirt, and that's not bad actually. Yeah, I think that'll work. Matter of fact, we'll just leave this for now. Close that out. Yeah, so when we come back to level her as a Zen Archer, then we'll check that out. For now though, let's go make some progress on Deadlands, getting the landmass 100% complete. Before we do the main quest, keep the jokes alive. Let's see, 12 minutes for pre-roll timer as we switch back over to Mr. Goodmain. I'll probably have Miriam Lendis rock those clothes, though. Well, no, Miri's kind of like a matching paladin right now, so... Yeah, and she's on heels, too. We could give her a big hammer so she looks like a paladin and level her two-handed. She's wearing heavy armor anyways. These darn companions, they're like... target practice for most mobs, especially bosses. It's like, if you remember, hunter pets were always getting squashed in World of Warcraft boss fights. It's a great example of that. Alright, let's head on out to Blackwood. Probably swap back to in-game music. And let's go do this. Not Blackwood, Deadlands. We want to 100% complete the landmass and then do the main quest. Do the whole thing backwards. Get into that. And let's turn off the custom scale so it's not fine print. And it screwed that up. Reload the UI. They put the chat right in the middle of the screen. LFG! Actually, no, that's not the worst part. The worst part lately has been people doing political speeches in the zone chat. I'm like, this is Elder Scrolls Online. People want to get away from the nonsense they're dealing with in the offline world. Let's see, any sort... Ah! Yep. I got the Moderna booster today, by the way, so waiting for the soreness to kick in. See how bad it gets. I jinxed myself by taking a tetanus shot before all the COVID shots became available, so at its worst after the first dose, I couldn't go past 8 o'clock without it hurting like crazy. Because of that, I decided to get all the COVID shots in the right arm. Just make sure all the soreness is in one of the two arms. 'Cause I'm horrible with needles. I've tossed around the idea, too. Unfortunately, it's broken right now, but I've tossed around the idea of a sneaky paladin. So wear some, like, Night Silence gear that removes the movement speed penalty of sneak. The problem is it's been broken since the patch dropped. I even tested it with Moose Thunderbear. I'm gonna have to respec the guy to take some points in stealth because he's supposed to be a hunter. All right, let's head on off to the Deadlands here. So what's left? Basically all the quest hubs are available. We can also go to the Delves and do the Delve quests. Why don't we do what? There's only 2 Delves and there's only 2 world bosses. So let's actually go to Fargrave and pick up the dailies. Let's go to Fargrave and pick up the dailies, and you know, I'll have plenty of time to listen to ESO music, so we'll just leave the music. We'll just leave the music swapped in here. Let's go to Fargrave and let's actually pick up the daily quests, and we'll do. We're getting some frame drops. What's the CPU? Like 80-something% CPU while it's loading everything. 90 hitting. I'm getting stutters in game, not just stutters on stream.
You there? I bring tidings from the dread city.
Got to build another system.
I have a job for you.
Yes, you do. There's only one of 2. There's only 2 delves. There's only 2 delves, and there's only 2 world bosses. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, and shut up. We have a world boss quest and a daily and a delve quest. And we're gonna, for the delve quest, we're going to do the other, well, for the delve daily quest, we're going to do the delve quest. See you, let's head on out. Fargrave frame drops. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm tossing around ideas for building a new system. I'm thinking AMD Cezanne, the APU Ryzen 7, not the regular. So that way I have a form of graphics if my graphics cards all fry. So, probably the only time I ever deliberately build a system with an APU on purpose. So, see, it's the drops weekend, the weekend after the launch of the new expansion DLC thingy. Let's see if anybody's doing the world boss. By the way, how much CPU is Google Chrome taking up? I wonder if I should swap all my Twitch UI stuff over to Firefox. See, details. There's still high CPU usage here. ESO's using the most of it. OBS is doing a decent job with it as well. I guess it depends on the assets that are running, but I see the problem with Chrome is that you have to, it has like multiple 1, 2, 3, yeah. So it's like 10-15% CPU split between like 20 processes. Like, why does Chrome need 20 processes in order to show me 2 why does, oh look, here's a group that just did the world boss. Here comes a group that's about to do the world boss. Like, why does Chrome need to use 20 different processes in order to show like 2 tabs in a browser? It's like, give me a break. See, according to the map, the world boss has been engaged. It's not flashing though, so I'm guessing that means the world boss has been killed. Let's head up here and see if there's anything. Well, I mean, knowing these groups, they pretty much wiped it out in like 2 seconds. Ah, yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. They're wiping out the world boss in like 2 seconds. See if we get a kill credit. Oh, we can always do the clicky-click quest while we wait for the boss to respawn before this group takes it. See, the thing is, Deadlands doesn't have something like dolmens and everything, so the world bosses are actually serving the purpose of dolmens. So there's going to be Zerg groups regularly farming these things.
Oh, my.
Yay! I feel better. Thanks. I was an idiot who wandered into a poison pit, and now you're giving me antidote.
Everything's all.
Yeah. Don't be. Hey, yo! Don't be so stupid that you wander into the green stuff. The green stuff isn't good for you. This is the Deadlands. Like, come on. I'm surprised people aren't having, like, dance parties or something waiting for the boss to respawn. Like, should be a bunch of people, like, playing musical instruments or war drums would be good for this. Hey, well, let's see if we do that. It's, drum. Everyone use the drum emote, like, pound the war drums or something, like we're trying to summon the monster. Yeah, right. I'll bet these people are all spec'd for DPS, so they'll, like, one-shot the boss in 2 seconds. We probably should just use the Resto Staff. Well, I got the Holy Spell that I can just throw at it to tag it that way. Miri be like, what? I should actually have her wear those gem collector thingies, make her look classier like that. But a lot of folks are actually making their companions kind of match them. Makes it easier to see who's who. Like, the Paladin Miri is obviously the character with my character, and then Thief Miri and Ninja Miri are with the others. So, everyone's probably using Miri Alendis because she's less annoying with the dialogue. Alright, time to kill the boss in 5 seconds. Roar! 2 million health! How long does it last? Dun, 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 dun. Another world record! Yeah, a little too far.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
A little too far in the other direction versus the dragon fights and elsewhere. They're supposed to be hard. Okay, well there's the world boss daily.
I was tired of walking anyway.
It's part of the problem when your brand new DLC only has 2 world bosses to begin with. Alright, where's the delve? Oh, the delve's right over there. Let's go do the delve. As well as its associated quest. Then we'll go to the other delve and do that delve's quest. And we will basically 100% complete the delves in the game. Zing! Alright, so here's the delve. Oh no, that's the portal to Fargrave to go turn in this other quest. Hold on, you're the other Deadlands daily on screen here. That's because this is the skill point screen. Alright, this one. We're off to the Shambles. Where's that at? It's taking me over to the portal to go back to Fargrave, and I don't want that. You want to take care of this other one as well as its associated quest. I'm going to take care of any rando quests we come up upon anyways. They're probably related to what I'm trying to do.
Yes, let's see. Which of these is the daily quest for today?
What? The Shambles! I've been there before. Why is it not lighting up like that? Enter... Oh! No, no, no! The Shambles is in Fargrave. That's the, like, the run-down part of town. So why would I have to go to the Shambles? It's supposed to be a daily, right? Just go here and see what the heck we're supposed to do. Beat up a bunch of gang members? We shall smite them, or something. Alright.
Something you need to discuss?
Yeah, you don't need to... You're a knight lady, you don't have to look like a paladin. Gem collector. Prospector, there we go. Yeah, that fits her a little better. Even with default colors. Alright, let's find this thing. That looks dark and evil. Is that what we're looking for? Yep, we have some kind of something on the map. That was somebody's ultimate, a sorcerer most likely. Detect evil. Oh, here it is. There's 3 of them. Let's see who they are. Are they really all in here? It's probably one of those situations, yeah. It's one of those situations where it's gonna light up when I get close to it. What's this? It's somebody's letter. Different quest in town. Oh yeah, we gotta beat up some gang members. This is the Shambles after all. Get Miri some experience. Yeah, there's one in the southern part of these slums. Let's see if we can get over there. Through the cave. I don't really see... Maybe it's the DLSS, but I'm having a hard time seeing the red glow around the enemies. There gotta be some way. Maybe I should go downstairs. Do something like that. Right, no, it's gotta be around here. Well, more fights on our hands. Let's just start a fight with like 2/3 of the town. We'll spec tank mode and be able to handle the onslaught. Crank up Hammerfall's Last Man Standing song. There's 2 out of 3. Oh, look, more gang members. Take a seat. The last one is what, up there in the corner?
Off we go.
If you like this wonderful music, be sure to stop by streambeats.com. That is Streambeats by Harris Heller. Doo-da. Make sure to like them on Twitter as well. Both of them. They both have Twitters. Both Harris Heller and Streambeats. And be sure to check out his YouTube as well. YouTube.com/Harris Heller and YouTube.com/Alpha Gaming. Alright, that's enough plugging. If I don't knock it off with the plugging, someone's going to think I'm trying to drive a forklift. That's a warehouse inside joke. Some people aren't going to get that. And people thought I couldn't relate that stuff to streaming. Whatever. Alright. So, where are we at? Yeah. To the eyeball thing. Retrieve the shipment next to the big eyeball thing on the map. It's supposed to be like a notable site or something, but eyeball thing is much simpler. You ever notice how computer people can get snotty like that too? Like, it's the mouse cursor. No, it's a little arrow thing. Moving the mouse moves the arrow. Skin row. Wait. Skine row. Or however it's pronounced. Obviously a reference to Skid Row. Not necessarily the hairband, but the dumpy part of town. Yeah, let's see. There it is. Buried among the chemical things. Talk to Luna. Is that really it? We just had... So, the shambles actually counts as a delve? Let's see here. That's interesting. I guess it is big enough to be one, but I was hoping I could do delve quests on the 2 delves.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Well, we'll see what this is. Madam Whim. What a name for a Daedra. Retrieve the... Yeah, I thought so. Spider Daedra. Red plain... Wait, don't just put it in there. Look at that thing. Red plainstone. What was this? Some kind of gift to his girlfriend or something? Let's see. Find Nass. We have to go back to town anyway, so you might as well just take this with us. So that's the thing, you know, we got people dressing up like evil and whatnot because of Halloween, and you can't tell who's the NPCs and who isn't. This is a city full of Daedra. There's gonna be a lot of humanoid-looking things dressed in, like, black leather and stuff. Okay.
Let's ride.
Yay! Door? You have to actually open the door to go through it. Temperature check. Nope, no fever. I hit 100 degrees last time I got those 2 shots.
Let's ride.
I got a feeling I might maybe hit 99. What is this one? I don't think I've ever heard this one. Storm before the calm, right? I figured someone did like a reverse joke on that sort of thing. House of Whims. What's with the itchiness all of a sudden? 48% humidity. That's about as low as I got it at the most with air conditioning. Almost couldn't move there. Hold on a second.
I hope you're not the sort to interrupt those busier than you for no reason. Well, we don't have much time. Out with it. I am not shocked by this news. Mortals do not always know when to back away. This makes them exceptional employees, but does decrease their already limited longevity. You said you have the gem he was sent to retrieve? That's the trouble with mortals. Many don't have the experience to survive on the plains. Here, someone should have the gold that was set aside for Rob here. I employed a few prospective creatures to retrieve more of these plain stones, but given how you discovered the last creature I sent, I do not have high hopes. If you come
across any more blah blah blah. Is that some kind of repeating quest?
I employed a few prospective. I am under no obligation to explain that to you. We have no dealings, no contract or agreements. The only thing that ties us is that you returned what was lost. You are an admirable mortal. Do not misunderstand me. But Madam Wynn cannot favor you.
Yeah, okay. Heck with Madam Wim then. What's all this? Why is there a bunch of people here? Is this like a popular place to AFK, or are they organizing some weird streamer event or something? Alright. I don't want to know what's going on there. Hey, why don't we check the ESO directory? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it appears that the drops thing isn't working for this stream. Ha! I figured there was some elitist garbage going on. Supposedly all streamers who stream ESO have drops enabled, but only certain streams are actually getting the tag for it. So I mean, nobody's gonna click on your stream if they think they're not gonna get any drops from you. I don't know. I think I like the old drop system better.
Oh, didn't hear you. I was worried that the...
There's that, and let's turn these in.
I've gotten word about your assignment from others, but I want to hear it. Good. The Sarothu...
So that's our Deadlands. So that's our Deadlands dailies. All right, so that's our Deadlands dailies. But yeah, let's go take a break, run some ads to turn the pre-rolls back off. Run a bunch of ads, turn the pre-rolls back off, and let's go all stretch, because you're supposed to do that when you play video games for long periods of time. Pause the music, if it's not already. Where is my... This 2 monitors thing needs a little bit of work. Always interesting. Always interesting when your random music selector thing selects your start screen music for a Be Right Back screen. But, so the music that I'm using is the main music tonight is ESO. It's Streambeats Hi-Fi, which is the peppier cousin of Lo-Fi. So let's see. Just have some food on the go here, and let's head on out to do those other things.
Come speak with me.
Shut up. What's this? That looks like something else. The diamond is actually the main quest. I don't know why Devath Fear would be here, though. Probably some sort of, like, related thing or something. I think this might actually be my last drop stream. Because, I mean, you think about what the drops are. Like, Ouroboros Crown Crate. Twitch.tv. You think about, like, the Ouroboros Crown Crates and things along those lines. Look at Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online. If you would stop slamming the heck out of the computer trying to load Twitch. Chrome is such a bloated browser. I'm very, very seriously thinking about putting everything in Firefox, even when streaming on Twitch. It's just like so... It's Chrome... Used to be that Firefox was the bloated browser and Chrome wasn't. But let me actually show you folks what I'm talking about here with this browser thing. So here's the Twitch directory right now. We just got to link it up. Here's the Twitch directory. Link the browser to my current open Twitch directory thing. So here's the Twitch directory on Elder Scrolls Online. And a capital 1 thingy as well. Drops enable, drop. But you see some streamers that don't have the drops enabled. Ninja Monkey is ESO Stream Team, I think. So J. Hart Ellis, I think, is... So I think there might be something hidden. I think it might be a hidden thing for the stream team only, because look at all these people doing these ESO streams that don't have the drops enabled tag. So I think I might have misread something or something along those lines, but it's just... I don't really think I should platform switch for a gimmick. The reason what I really want to do on Twitch these days is retro streaming. Take older games and things like that, go into the retro category, or just go into the category for the older games and populate them with stuff so that fans of the games that browse around can see, you know, my replays for like 30 days after the fact and stuff and become acquainted with me that way. There's some options that you have available that you don't have on YouTube where, you know, everybody's obsessed with algorithms for literally everything, you know. I'm surprised, you know, Google headquarters hasn't come up with some kind of, like, algorithm for, like, you know, who goes to the bathroom when or something crazy like that. All right, we're going to go from west to east to clear the board of these delves. See if there's a delve quest still available in these areas. But I might just platform switch and then do, like, 5th impressions or something of ESO. But I think for tonight, then we'll just be over here. I mean, I have the notification over on my community page on YouTube if anybody wants to stop by. So, might do a chat stream over on YouTube if I want to stop this one early.
We have arrived at the pit of pain. Oh, wait. No, we haven't. Cricket, get the portal right!
Well, that's an interesting Easter egg. I suppose you probably... Does that tie into a dungeon from somewhere else? Let's see. Yeah, how about we get some music going now that we're back? Alright. Preferably something besides the ambient stuff, which will be way too soft on its own. Alright. Entrance to the delve. I'll take this thing over here. Was there something I did? Yes, there was there's a delve quest up here. This Khajiit.
Don't just stand there, Scampfoot. Hide! Get down! Don't let those entrail suckers take you too! You really don't know anything about where you are, do you? That's the Brandfire Reformatory. Nothing good happens there. The Order of the Waking Flame cult takes people inside, and they don't leave again. It makes this one's fur stand on end. No, this one just saw the cultist force her sister Pebiha inside. If Tufe could fight, those kin-cursed cultists would be hanging above a lava flow by their ears. Tufe cannot help Pebiha now. Would you look for her? Tufe can pay. Pebiha's harebrained adventures have gotten her into trouble in the past, but being kidnapped to the Brandfire Reformatory? If Pebiha is unharmed, this one may just maim her herself. Please, find out what has happened to her.
Well then, we ran by this last time, but we have a reason to be here now, because the delve quest wasn't an actual delve. Let's go in here. How about I just do a full clear and take out the boss? Probably have to take out the boss in order to get the quest done. Yeah, see, look at these people with their matching outfits, with their companions having matching outfits and stuff. Now that we're inside here, let me take a look at something. Let me look at the ESO drop schedule. Let me see if I was reading this wrong somehow. ESO drops. Blah, 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 blah. Discover ESO live streams from members of our stream team and watch the ESO drops schedule. Blah, blah, blah. Is it gonna link? No, of course not. It's a security thing. Link it up. Browser. Got to put OBS full screen to get that to work. Alright. Streamers and Twitch drops. Let's see here. What the? Come on now. So here's the stream team. Let's see. How about all? What's the schedule? Links, live feeds, third-party websites. We don't endorse this content. Twitch drop schedule. Deadlands PC launch week, all streamers. There is no indication that it's stream team only. Click that up. All ESO streams are Twitch drop enabled during this event. Tune in for at least 60 minutes to receive a drop. And here it is, a bounce over to the Twitch directory. So how come drops enabled isn't showing up? Doesn't make any sense. How come drops enabled doesn't show up as a tag for everything? So something somewhere is not adding up. And so I really don't feel like drops enabled. Click. So I've clicked the tag, go down to about 2 viewers or so, look for my uniquely blue picture, and I don't see it. So, I mean, I have my ESO, I have everything linked up, and I've done drop streams before. So, might be a Twitch thing where I don't have something set up, but that pretty much means nobody's going to care about the stream. You know, the pecking order thing. Drop streams beat out other drop streams. Drop streams beat out non-drop streams. So here's what we're going to do. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to do a platform switch and take everything back to YouTube. I mean, really? What's the point? Then we'll just leave the part 2 of it unlisted until later. Instructor's whip. Yeah. Just not impressed. Charge! So what are we gonna call it? We'll call it the 4.5 impressions of yeah. Hey, this is gonna be the second half of all of this. Alright, we'll see what we can do by 8 o'clock then. So maybe just do the delve quest and make the platform switch. It's just like I don't have to put up with this crap, and I'm not going to. It's like I have everything set up for drops. I've done drop streams before. There's zero reason for myself or anybody to not have a drops enabled tag. You can't select that in your stream metadata either. So let me see. Drops. Tags. Drops enabled. Can't put it in. I mean, the elitist side of ESO streaming on Twitch as it is just bugs me. Same thing, too, with the over-reliance on giveaways. You know, these folks running their streams like radio stations and having some of the same problems as radio stations. Like, you don't want to be second guess. I mean,
They're coming for us.
this game scams. This game is good enough to hold its own. It doesn't need to resort to gimmicks. Full stop. Let's take out the Delve boss while we're at it. Investigate the Brandfire. This probably the last thing in the quest is right next to the boss. That's the way these things usually go. Yeah, look at that. Yep, you gotta go to the boss chamber and take out the boss. About here. Can't sneak through? No, you can't. Really? The sad part is the part one of the story. The sad part is part one of the story is under embargo. Although I am thinking of leaving the Twitch affiliate program. I'm thinking of leaving the Twitch affiliate program anyways because I think the restrictions aren't worth what it gives you. So, for example, this stream can't even be supposedly with priority access to transcoding. Oh, here's the other thing too. I mean, you have Twitch streamers these days that are playing this juggling game with pre-rolls and stuff like that. You can turn off the video ads on YouTube and just do pop-ups and stuff, and then turn on all the video ads for people watching after the fact. So if they want less invasive ads, they can turn in live. Let's see. All right, so that's the end of that. The Delve boss should be up here. No. Because this zone is still... Look at us. People camping the Delve boss. Alright, you know what? We're not going to do this. Let's get outside. I really don't need yet another piece of Delve loot. I don't need another piece of Delve loot from this place. Heck with it. Get out of here. Heck with it. People farming. It's like bringing back the bots problem that used to exist. Same effect. Same effect. Just, at least they're people this time, but give me a break. Customize your stream manager. I don't know. We'll just barrel on. I have half a mind to switch to my tank gear, just run through everything. Half a mind. Let's do it. Bam, we're tougher now. Run through everything. Until we run out of stamina. Yeah, see, there's people in the delves that are farming stuff because it's new. So, yeah, I should probably focus on older parts of the game, because that's where there won't be people farming everything to death. It's getting like a World of Warcraft launch. A lot of this is because I'm playing in hours. A lot of this is because I'm playing in off hours. For me, anyways. Non-off hours for evening people. But it is 654 on the West Coast, so let's get out of this zoo. And I don't just mean the game and the delve, Twitch in general. She's right there. Let's turn this in. Ooh, rocks.
Hey, over here! It's been a while since an occultist went into the reformatory. How did you fare? Did you find Pibiha? Where is she? Is she all right? A note. What that means. My foolish sister. Always so proud. Here's your reward, stranger. You brought as much of Pibiha back to me as you could. Even with the pain they bring, Tufe is glad to have these words. It is not a surprise, but the shock of her death still hurts. My stupid, foolish sister. She just had to go to that meeting.
There's one delve done. She's on her mount. So that's one delve done out of this whole mess. $86 the whole thing. What do we get for runtime? It's like 1 hour. We'll transfer it over. See, look, see drop. Oh, there's the drops enabled tag. I can click it. English. What's this Bon Air thing? Take that out. So now drops enabled is suddenly showing up. Let me. What? Are you kidding me? Cert tags. English drops enabled, stealth open. So do you have to play for a while in order for the tag to show up? Is that how it works? Let me just check the Twitch directory. Here I am ready to go barreling back over to YouTube. Twitch.tv. Almost went to Vin's channel. Twitch.tv. See. Let's just do Twitch ESO to see if we can bounce straight over to the ESO directory. Let me see that. Live channels. Let's go look for my overly blue icon down around here somewhere. Let's go looking for my overly blue. Where is it? So it would be easier if we put this into like English. Let's see if we can find it. English. Set tags to English as well as drops enabled. Well, let's see here. Am I showing up? There it is. English drops enabled. So I had to stream for the equivalent of earning a drop in order for this to turn on? Okay, let's do that then. Well then, let's go back to the Deadlands and continue. Yeah, here I was thinking that there was some kind of thing where... I mean, it said all streamers. It said all streamers, so... Whatever, man. It's just sad, though, that little Ouroboros crown crates can just screw up who watches what to such an extent like this. All right, back to the Deadlands, then. I guess we'll actually do something. It's crazy. So now the drops enabled tag has finally showed up. It took it long enough. Yeah. So we have, what? The other delve that's ready? It's kind of like, you know, James May complaining about cars he's driving to an extent. Forza Horizon 5 is out, too. I'm not touching Forza Horizon 5, though. I didn't do a lot of this stuff in Forza 4. Half tempted to play that offline. Plus, if I know I'm hitting the limit with maxing out ESO right now, Forza might be a little over the top. Alright, let's do Deadlands. So, the False Martyr's Folly. The False Martyr's Folly is the other delve, so we can finish off the delve quest there. And then there's some towns available. The thing is, everything's... It's the introductory weekend of the game, so everything's a little, farmed like this. I might just want to do armory builds on my alts instead of progressing this. Especially if there's people farming everywhere and there's delves. What the... Oh, this is a world boss group. Look at all these people. Nobody plays ESO. It's too boring. Oh, really? I think it's a little, what's this? This is the False Martyr's Folly start of the quest. Talk to Sylveni. Are we rescuing someone?
Off we go.
I bet any money the boss of this delve is going to be farmed too. And if that's the case, then we should really take a serious look.
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in
Tribunal,
this place.
my grandmother, and the hero of Mournhold are counting on me. So why am I pacing out here like a flathead?
Almost went in without talking to this guy.
For a
touching
shall
base
they?
with this guy. There we
You
go.
just have to power magic rocks made by a living god, find some spirits, free them, and leave the Force Martyr's Folly without dying painfully. It'll be fun. Yes. I do that. I wasn't expecting anyone. Oh, Lord Sothasil. I'm doing what the tribunal asked. I have the 3 Mother Stones, and I know where the energy fonts are. I'll free the spirits from the Force Martyr's Folly, I swear. No? Oh, you're in disguise. I'm glad you're here. Saving Ordinator Nilera and Grandmother Priest Sovisa's spirits from Merun's Dagon? I can't do that alone. But I can give you tribute. Payment for the help of an adventurer.
What is this? What have I wandered into?
Thank the 3. I have the Mother Stones I got from Amalexia's priest, though we do still need to attune them with the energy fonts inside. But with your help, we'll free Nilera and Sovisa's spirits in no time. Now, to enter the Folly.
Finally, my Twitch dashboard preview is saying drops enabled. Took it long enough.
Is this a test? Are you checking if I know who I'll use the Mother Stones on? They both died years ago. They protected the temple from Nerun's Dagon when he decimated Mournhold. I was there, hiding under a table. That was a day I won't forget.
I don't need to hear any more of this guy's sad little story about how he was a wimp. Alright, False Martyr's Folly. We're, what, freeing the ancestor spirits or something that wound up in oblivion? Of course, it would be a dark elf type thing anyways.
If you were an energy font, where would you be? Northwest? There are a lot of storms there.
Seriously, let's go. So this might explain some of the lore of why there's like these frozen things here. Oh yeah, I'm still in tank mode. Whoops.
Like the storm is about to get worse. We're close.
Do some more damage with the swords this way. Alright, there should be something up here. We have to... Ah! So it's like an alien well, basically. Well, this looks good. Is the NPC gonna say anything?
That was a marvelous display of power, Sothasil. Only 2 more stones to attune.
This guy makes me want to not even finish the quest. Whoops!
It's a fight now.
Only 1 energy font left to find.
These mobs are kind of the equivalent of elites. They take a little longer to kill. Oh, just in time to not get struck by lightning.
Now that that's done, my lord, can I have a word? I don't want to tell you what to do, but please be careful with those stones. They look erratic. You may be the magician, but for someone like me, holding onto erratic power seems unwise. Next, we need to... think, Sylvanie, think. We need to find the statues. There should be an altar in here that's used to locate statues in the folly. I, kind of had to figure that out on my own since an acolyte of Lord Vivek was called away before he could tell me. But I ran into someone familiar with this area in Wretched Spire. The altar is farther in the folly, in a Daedric building.
And of course, the altar is right across from the boss. Look, so here's what I don't get. This is obviously an outdoor delve. Why can't you use a mountain here? Oh, well, your horse is too afraid to go into the...
Off with you, Swit!
Monster-infested realm of oblivion? You mean like the rest of this place? Kind of takes away the lore a bit. Alright, so... the altar thing is up here. The monsters are down there. Alright, let's see how this works.
The altar. Place the mother stones there, and we'll be able to locate the statues. Somehow. Now we have to praise Mehrunes Dagon? I should probably do that. Spare you the embarrassment. Lord Dagon, help us find Nilera and Sovisa so that we can do evil. Ah! The stone!
Why would you pray to the Daedric prince who attacked the city? And that's the reason why this guy doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what went wrong. I started praying to Mehrunes Dagon and then... Tribunal, you, my family? Oh, shame to everyone. We only have 2 stones now. We need 3. I don't know. We put the stones on the altar, and then I prayed, and a stone just exploded. Is Almalexia's power not compatible with the altar? Did Dagon figure out I'm not an evil cultist? Am I terrible at praying? Oh, yes. Here, let me mark the location for you. I may have obliterated one of the stones, but at least we have the information we need. Originally, there were 3 stones. 1 to free Ordinator Nilera, 1 to free Grandmother Sovisa, and the last one was supposed to take me back to Mournhold. Without that 3rd stone, someone has to stay here. Sovisa, Nilera, or me. I can't believe it. Is that what the Tribunal wants from me? Maybe it's better than letting 2 spirits stay in eternal agony, but... So Thesile, I don't know if I can do that. Not even for Ordinator Nilera and Grandmother Sovisa.
Like some kind of purgatory for his ancestors. What, I still gotta talk to him?
I don't know. Oh, yes. Originally, there were 3. Ordinator Nilera was the... Right? Would you grab the mother stones? I don't think I should touch them anymore. Right. I have some control over my emotions. Let's get moving.
Why does he have to be stuck in this realm, though? Just go back to Fargrave and take him back to Tamriel from here. I just don't see why this is any problem. It's literally a synthetic thing that's created in order for this delve quest to actually have a story. It's like, come on, developers. People are going to pay attention to this stuff. That's supposed to be sulfur? I don't get why it's treated like regular water here, but let's go to this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd recognize their faces anywhere. So Thesile, may I have a word?
Maybe this guy should stay here.
Here we are. Can't put it off any longer. Time to make the difficult decision. Gods, I can't really damn myself to save them, can I?
No, we have a boss to kill. Heck with your little, whatever it is. I want to take down at least one delve boss today. Oops.
I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
Well, here we are. Can't put it off any longer.
Okay, now we
Time
can
to make the difficult decision. God, I can't really damn myself to save them, can I? But then, how can I leave one of them here? Or we could free both, but then I'd be trapped. If I was better at magic or even understood what Almalexia's mother's stones did, then... But no. There is no way to free both spirits and ensure my escape. I'm a failure. They'd leave their tortured undeath at the hands of the Prince of Chaos. But I'd be stuck here, alone. Still, I guess the spirits would be free, and I'd have done my duty to them and the tribunal. Is that what you want me to do?
Wow. This guy should be in this weird place. He fits in perfectly.
You're right. Ordinator Nilera and Grandmother Savisa would never leave the helpless to suffer. I can do this. Let's free them. Quickly.
I don't get the backstory behind this guy. Why is he trapped in Oblivion? He can leave this area, go to the Fargrave portal, and get out on his own. He doesn't have to be stuck here.
They are heroes in Mournhold. They protected the innocent, stood up for those who couldn't do it themselves, fought a gigantic four-armed Prince of Destruction, sacrificed their lives for others. I can't live...
Alright, so how do we do this? Oh, so that's what happened.
Lisa. She still looks the same as she did when I was a child. I can't leave her.
Serveni, you've grown so much. You've done your duty by me, as I did mine by you. Peace of the three upon you and yours. As I saved you, you saved me.
Our work is done here. Let's leave before something horrible happens.
Yeah.
I'll meet you outside.
Yeah, let's leave. And you can travel to Fargrave and get back to Nirn that way. It's like this fake dilemma crap. It's just... This isn't even a real good Delve story. Let's see, just take this... Yeah, I'm sure people just lemming off of that just like that. It's like... This isn't even a good Delve story. The guy's off his rocker, completely off the deep end, and he's acting like he's stuck here when, you know, a bunch of heroes running around the Deadlands. Portals to Fargrave. I mean, there are ways out of here.
More than trouble here.
We did it! They're free! I can't believe this! After Mehrunes Dagon cut them both down outside the temple and then trapped them in the Sever, unable to move on, it was too long. Thank the three! And you, especially you, magician! As far as I can tell, the Mother Stones worked. They worked, the spirits are free, and we're alive. I know that last bit was mostly your doing. Here. All right, Sylveni. Now you just have to find a way off this plane, with its lightning strikes, monsters, and murderous, bloodthirsty Daedra. No. Be positive. You saved two spirits from the heart of the Deadlands. You're a hero. I'll make my way back to Mournhold. I'll only tell everyone as much as you want me to, of course. So, Thecile, I'm honestly still a little scared about how things turned out here. But I know I can push through that, thanks to you. I Don't know yet. I saw other mortals when I was in Wretched Spire, so there has to be other ways into this realm. I suppose I'll have to ask someone who's made the journey, or find my own way back to Tamriel. It shouldn't be too hard, right? It's either that or get so scared that I can't move forward. Again. I just have to focus on making it back to Mournhold and stop being the swit that I am.
Finally, a little self-awareness.
Vec, yes. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. Did you see that six-legged creature back there? That thing was terrifying. I am leaving this realm as soon as I can.
All right, that's the Delve quest. So that leaves that gate and the town on the map. You'll find the town quest where those begin. It's just, look at all these people running around the Deadlands because it's a new DLC. Like, I've never seen these many people in an area. Probably because they kind of settle into like dungeon grinding or something along those lines. Let's head on over and let's grab a quest. Alright, there's a town thing. We'll do that next. We'll see, get this all sorted out. What are we down to for humidity? 45%. Yeah, so it's like the way it was when I ran the AC. More people with maxed out mounts and PvP speed bonuses. 15 mails from hirelings that I gotta check out. Where is this place? Should be some little path heading off to it. Alright, where's the little... right there. So small you almost miss it. Alright, what's over here? Bunch of people that are waiting for some kind of something to happen. Where's the quest? So I've been here before. There's got to be a quest around here somewhere. That looks like it. Noroth, over here. This looks like some stuff was taken out of the Dark Elf
Why
territory.
concern yourself with this? We can outlast the mortals.
Perhaps. But the chaos still threatens us.
So there's our quest. There's our quest, and what's next with this tower? Let's all go for a stretch break, and we'll run ads to turn off pre-rolls, because that unfortunately is a thing on Twitch. You're showing us biases, man. Why not? Character drew his sword. So, what does that mean? Did my character get attacked or something? Try to do an AFK screen here and stuff like that. Reload the drinks, get everything ready for the next round of these quests and stuff that we're going to do. But, let's see. I don't know. Is there any NPCs or anything nearby? Well, let's pick up the quest, turn the music back on, and head inside here. It looks like there's a stable master out here, too. What do we have here?
What do you see, mortal? A Dremora shell on the ground? What does that matter? We don't die after all. Could bring chaos. Disrupt the town's stability. Someone knew this and sent Tephalas back to oblivion. I need to know who. You can help.
Wait a minute. This is Oblivion. The Deadlands is part of Oblivion. Do we have some, like, dumb Dremora or something? What are you putting into your games these days, Zenimax? Ugh, all right.
Wretched Spire hides Daedra. Can't get summoned while here. We like that. But mortals want us gone. That won't happen. Tephalas seeks a treaty. Removing him delays that. The mortals may try to purge Daedra in his absence. If so, they'll die. We know not the source of the Spire's protection. Any change might end it, including mortal deaths. You are mortal. Save your people. Speak to them so I can find the one who seeks violence. If lives do not concern you, I can provide mortal coin. Several mortals stand about gawking. 2 will tell what they saw. Rodzara speaks freely to anyone. And Tarvin on the hill, ally to Daedra. I'll take Tephalas' shell to a necrologist in the Daedric area. Meet me there with what you learn.
Okay, let's do this. Getting hit with some of the side effects. Ugh, a little bit of arm pain. Mostly fatigue, though. Starting to feel like I could just go take a nap for a couple hours.
I saw you over there talking to Nora. Just like I watched you come into town for the first time. Nothing goes on around here without Rodzara noticing. Want to know what happened to that Dremora dead on the ground? How could I miss it? One moment he's walking along, the next he falls to the ground. Body shook a little, then nothing. I thought only a blade to the chest could kill them. Not that I care. You'll find no love for those things in my heart. No, not a soul. Neither person nor creature around him when it happened. But he was coming from the Spire and going toward where the Daedra stay. Probably getting up to foul business. You know how they are. I keep my eyes on them.
Talk to one of the Indorils over here. What's with these, like, ghost wolf type things or something?
Hello? Who's there? Are you here for a mount?
Soul-shriven stable master. This is supposed to be a town, but it has the services of a town, but it's Daedric, so it's a little weird. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Greetings, stranger. Is this about Tephalas' death? Or I suppose, not death. The Daedra tell me that is not really how it works with them. I imagine he will come back eventually. Do you know Noroth? The two of you spoke for some time, I saw. Again, not death. Displacement? The proper word for their unique situation eludes me. To answer your inquiry, no, I did not see what occurred. I was actually headed into the Daedric district to meet with Tephalas when I stumbled on the scene. Tephalas and I are friendly. As much as any Dremora has friends. I helped him gain the trust of the city council to begin treaty discussions. He just met with my father, Farvin, leader of the council. I wanted to know how the negotiations went.
Oh, we have something we need to charge. It's just hidden underneath my UI. What is it, one of the weapons? Oh, what do you know? Oh, we have plenty of soul gems. Use up those crown soul gems and get them out of the inventory. See. Who's our next person? Go to the necrologist's workshop. Wouldn't those be called necromancers in the regular world? Wow. I don't know what's going to get me harder. The side effects or how dry everything's getting. We got a little taste of winter this week. Oops. Yeah, it's starting to look like the undead city in WoW. Let's see here.
You're here. Ritual starts soon. Tell me what you learned.
Agree. Remnant speaks to artifacts.
What?
I mentioned a necrologist. Mixotet's the one. If the shell holds clues, he can find them. His ritual requires your aid. I promised you would give it. First, tell me what you learned. Did a mortal... Magic from a distance, then. I saw no scorching from fire. Cursed object, maybe? No. Pockets were empty. Let's hope Mixotet reveals more. Why did he leave the Daedric area? He preferred not to upset the mortals. Makes sense. Would Favin attack him? Maybe. He resents all Daedra, but how? And why the delay? Still too many questions. Don't like it. Help Mixotet with the ritual. Claims the magic needs mortal hands. Promised me it won't hurt you. By smoke and light, Mixotet will call for a reagent. Find it, throw it on the ashes. He will explain what he sees. I will translate for you. His speaking needs practice. Start with the dead Banekin. We can go from there.
Infinite thirst for prepared interest proposal. Turned advice as vanity and neutral. Misery wisdom arises to the spirit scream. Fragile tendrils allow connections to foregone, and until now, your efforts become necessary. Salvage physicality. Triangles examine interior hollows. Broken soul, limited cycle, grounded. No more understanding. Ancient folding across rivers.
What kind of Daedra are these guys? This reminds me of the folks in the band Guar.
The track yet written beyond his general. Forfeit linear-pointed strangers. Recommended blush of new. Floating beneath and above into similar plateaus. At juncture perform exaltation. Discreet.
I might actually need a transcript of that to have any idea what any of it even is, much less what it's about. Let me check something here. Nope. $70 beats per minute. Yeah, that's really, really, really relaxed. A lot of fatigue from the COVID booster. Ugh. Oh, Banekin guts.
Inside play. Secrets whisper. Explore the skull. Pathways withered. Flew after darkness.
The brain decayed rapidly. Forced the vestige from the shell. The urn dust next.
Burning dust, boiling land.
I keep thinking Muriel Lendis is another player, just because of that costume. Whoa.
River source, hunt the chest. More dancing in river, fade the marrow.
Poison flooded the shell, but from what? Last, the blue plant.
This is all. Oh! Here comes the arm pain and stiffness.
Ecstatic bloom.
See how high I can go. About 10 o'clock before it starts to kick in. That's gonna suck tonight. Ugh.
Abdomen exploration in our trails. Ah, charred reveal.
Poison beneath the skin. The entry point. We must talk.
Lighted stump brings strange ichor. Northwest.
Curious. A poison that affects Daedra. This is new to me. We know more now. Not a random attack from a hater of Daedra. Someone able to apply this to Tefilaz. Got close. This was planned. First, I need this substance. Not to use, to examine. And maybe to use. Depends on how events progress. Mixotet says he knows of it. On a fallen tree to the northwest. I would like you to collect some. Too dangerous for me.
Too dangerous for a Daedra. That's saying a few things.
I will ask around about this poison. See if someone peddles it. Perhaps someone moving for power. Then I'll visit the last person Tefilaz spoke to. Faven Indoril. Meet me in the spire, center of town.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is move the muscle a bit more to make the pain go down. Yeah, sure. Next.
Arrived when the spire fell. Mehrunes Dagon flung him here. Hates Daedra now. Understandable. Leads the Mortals Council. Opposes Daedra residents. Possible suspect.
Look, a Daedra that talks in news headlines. What a concept.
Tefilaz explained the situation. We will not leave if the mortals attempt to...
Shut up. All right, let's go do this. Did William Shatner inspire any of that dialogue in there? There's like... pathetic. Yeah, let's go find this poison that affects Daedra. Thought it always did. Nope, that's not the way. Boing! Nope. Missed. You can do stuff like jump ramps and stuff with your horse if you know when to jump. Oops. Yeah, watch the... Wait, what? No. Stop. Hold on. Where is it? Up there. See, I keep thinking these people with these fiery mounts are some kind of Daedra I have to fight. Like... Probably shouldn't have launched this right after the Halloween event. Everybody's still dressed up for that stuff. Oh, what is this? Another rando quest. It's from Madam Whim. So, yeah, this is based on... One at a time here. It's actually sending me back to the False Martyr's Folly. Let's go do the poison sample thing first. Now, we've already been there for the day. We'll leave that for some other time. Or just do it off stream. Mostly been working on alts off stream, though. The heck? Alphabet Soup. This must be one of the holiday songs. Running stream beats wide open, all directories. Theoretically, one of Harris Heller's rock songs could play too, with vocals and the whole 9 yards. Unfortunately, this music box stuff completely doesn't fit Oblivion. Next! Hey, what did I say? Skip it. Toxic substance. Gee, I wonder. It's green. I think it fits the bill. Now, how do we get back this little tiny hole in the rock formation that leads you over there? So hard to see. Oh, we actually have to go into the place now. So yeah, another Daedric Lord that's ripping stuff out of Oblivion, or out of Nirn into Oblivion.
Do not pursue this, Robin. It will fail.
Daedra don't belong here. This was once sacred ground.
Father, please, just hear Noroth out.
This conversation goes as expected. Robin has a simple mind. Surprised Tephalas hasn't killed him yet. The blighted tree, did you find it? A sample of poison may help us identify our target. Well done. Beginning to understand why mortals summon Bainkin. Very useful to have an assistant. A curious substance. If we find anyone else with it, we may have our target.
Is there anything that doesn't sound like NCS in this mix? Yeah, ambient, there we go. Total opposite.
Speak to Vavin. You're immortal. He may respond better to you. Ask about his conversation with Tephalas. Get a sense of his plans. Important wheat.
Another stray piece of refuse has stumbled into our town, I see. At least you're not a scamp or some other horrid creature. Well, welcome to Wretched Spire, apparent home to all of the Deadlands cast-offs. Why have you come? Now, you can't really kill those things, can you? They just keep coming back whether you want them here or not. But yes, I hear about everything that happens in Wretched Spire. Odd, I just spoke with him. Have you learned how he was killed? What? You're investigating the death of a Dremora? Why bother? That creature will be back in a matter of days. He came to push for the damn treaty of his. Wishes me to allow Daedra to reside here permanently. I refuse to allow it. No idea. However, Tephalas seemed occupied with looking into a recent arrival to Wretched Spire. A shady character named Vontan. If you're so interested, talk to that scoundrel. He squats over with the other dangerous trash in the Fleetpits.
The Fleetpits District? Did they run out of names? Like, I know it's supposed to be Oblivion everything, but the Fleetpits District doesn't even sound all that nasty. It sounds kind of stupid. I'm in the Wretched Spire, and there's a Fleetpits District. Ugh. This is nuts, man. Same thing with all these people with their Halloween costumes still on and their crow assistants and just... I think some people are going for some kind of pirate look, and the crows are like a parakeet or something. I don't know. What are we at for live time? Just about 2 hours or so. You're starting to get my ass kicked by this COVID booster. Let's see. So this is the Fleetpits District. Is this like some kind of delve or something? It looks like it's... See, there's people running everywhere. It's like, I'm probably not going to have to kill any mobs because everyone's farming it. Okay, finally! Something interesting.
I think I'm getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Some kind of junkyard or something? It's gotta be like some kind of junkyard. I don't know. Oof. Really getting it. I got the pain and stiffness in the shot arm and the fatigue. Am I running? Well, I'm not gonna be able to see if I'm running a fever from this because I've been drinking a lot of stuff. So this will bias this downwards.
You need to tell them. Oh, damn. It hurts.
No fever. Most of the symptoms I had from dose 1 and dose 2 only lasted a day anyways. So, better than getting clobbered by the real deal. You gotta get clobbered by something. Get clobbered by a vaccine that is engineered not to be able to reproduce itself. Waking flames. Huh. What's this? Where's Norath? Outside? Oh, you didn't follow me over? It's an interesting diagram. Alright, let's head out of here. So this poison that affects Daedra is actually some kind of plague? Some kind of bioweapon against Daedra or something like that. Or maybe Mehrunes Dagon just wanted to mess with people. CPU usage, though, with everything is 39%. I think the problem with concurrence is that I don't have transcoding, so you need to be able to take that. You need to be able to view 1080-60 in order to watch, so some people might not have faster computers and stuff.
I was detained. Did you find Vontan? What did you learn? Dead. Another murder? And this time, a mortal. So, the trail ends here.
See, this is the problem with the Deadlands. There's a constant thunderstorm and fire pits, just ugliness. It's just too intense. You really can't do too much of this in any one sitting.
Waking Flame. The mortal followers of Mehrunes Dagon? Here? Could they seek to disrupt our protections? We must speak to Faven. He needs to know about this threat, and then we must purge the cult before they endanger our sanctity. Faven must know what you learned. I refuse to allow my protection to fall, and I doubt you want to see the mortals here endangered by this cult. We must return to Spire Hall. First thought, someone in town is secretly a member of this Order of the Waking Flame, and possibly someone who Tefilaz was in contact with. Otherwise, they would not have gotten close enough to administer the poison. Perhaps, but I think it unlikely. Faven protects the town, claims it as his domain, would never allow outsiders to take over. The mortal holds too much pride. And he hates Mehrunes Dagon. No sense to it. Not yet, but in time. These type of rooms, not my specialty. Also, I am cut off from a great deal of knowledge. The price of freedom.
Yeah, let's get out of here. People taking damage. That must be fall damage. What's it here? Which way? So which way into this?
Well?
So we get into a little something that I have with the issue I have with this setup is that I don't understand why people would give views to somebody who can't even do proper 1080s.
Oh, no. They've spiraled out of control.
Now we're into a murder mystery here.
Once again, no struggle.
Ha! So he was trying to start stuff.
So he decided to act against the Daedra. We should destroy that note. I think I understand. Let us speak. Faven planned to attack Daedra, attempt to push us out, and it would have failed. The mortals don't have the numbers, the strength, and we would just keep coming. Won't happen now, but we needed him to remove the waking flame. No leadership now, huh? Yes, they refer to a location, a kind of encrypted map, but also a key. The waking flame's nearby camp indicates the cultists are about to make their move. I will try to rally the town, but I need you to go to the camp. Do what you can to stop them. The inscriptions describe an entrance to the southwest. It may be hidden, well guarded, but you seem capable. Find what you can that explains these events. Do your best to hinder the cult. I will seek to rally the town's residents, all of them.
The Waking Flame. Yeah, this was a tribunal temple that got ripped out of Tamriel and tossed into oblivion. That's what these Daedric princes do. They take stuff out of, and they throw things into their realms in oblivion that way. Molag Bal did it too in the original, in the OG game here. Let's see. Now, all the caffeine in the world's not going to make a difference here. This is shot side effects we're up against. Waking Flame has a camp. It's probably up on that boardwalk, isn't it? Probably up on the rocks.
Off we go.
See, nope, no way up there. This is a way up to the overlook, though. How about up here? Hug the wall, hug the wall. There's gotta be somewhere around here. So why would you have to go outside? Why would you have to go outside in order to do this kind of stuff? I don't see why you'd have to leave the area for it. No. Back around the corner. There's gotta be a way to get to it. Invisible walls? Are you kidding me? This is... Look at this. It's an invisible wall. What kind of screwball design is ZeniMax playing with here? Now, how do you even get back to that? Platinum? I don't care about the platinum. Now it's like... How do we even get back? We have to go around. There's some kind of secret entrance in here. It says it's below this, so it's actually somewhere down. Is it in a cave? Right, so here's the spire. Below, down, below, so it's not up here in the in these slums.
What do you want?
Above, so we just go up here. This is where it's supposed to be. Below, there's a cave. Is there supposed to be a cave around here? It has a plain door. It has a plain piece of rock as the door. I was like, above, below, that can't be right. Let's mess with it. Hi, cultists. Justice has arrived for you. Next group gets the lance. I guess one of the problems today, though, is that I search for evidence. Interesting.
I did what I must. My own father. Because I believed your lies. Stupid son. Lock him up. We march on the spire soon enough. Wretched spire will make a fine gift for our lord and master.
Human or
Want to
Daedra?
brag about that, or should I?
So the problem is that, you know, Human or Daedra, if they both wear similar armor, it's kind of hard to see. Because these are Dramoras we're talking about here. See.
I'm sorry! Leave me alone! I did what I thought was right!
You're not getting away, pal. Seriously? Starting a mortal revolt in Oblivion versus Daedra? Seriously, drug test the people in your little revolutionary army.
You're chasing Tarvin? He ran toward the east.
Are you looking for Tarvin? He ran up the hill.
You chase Tarvin, mortal? Very well. I shall follow.
What, am I gonna have an army of Daedra behind me?
Don't you understand? I was helping them. The Daedra deserve a home. So, you figured it out. You know I killed them. Teflaz, Vontan, even my father. But you don't understand. How could you? The Daedra deserve their freedom. They're beings with souls, just like you and I. And we should protect them. Welcome them. I always fought for the Daedra. They just want a home. They belong here as much as we do. That group, they said they would help. Mortals on the side of Daedra, they said that if I poisoned Teflaz, it would spur the Daedra to action. Teflaz will be back. But then you showed up. I had to kill Vontan to protect myself, and my father wrote that decree. It would have been a war. The mortals, we would have all died. I couldn't let that happen. I didn't want to kill him, but I had to. I know. I've done horrible things. How do I even begin to atone? But I'll go. No more running.
A confession. Good. Makes things easy. Tarvin, undermining our safety. Didn't see that possibility. I don't understand his thinking. Why help us? Why invite danger into his home? Mortal reasoning doesn't follow an obvious path. Daedra don't need help. Why fight for us? I thought mortals valued their own kind. I will take him back to town. We need to stabilize it. Make it the same as it was. Nothing must threaten my protection. You completed the task. Here's the payment. 2 mortals dead. Tephilas displaced. Tarvin racked by guilt and shame. Too much disruption to the status quo. You did well. I do not believe in bindings. If I did, I would choose you. Mortal capability at its best.
So with that, we've completed the thing that looked like a town on the map, which leaves only the giant gate up there before we'll have full completed this entire map of just, and then all that's left is the main quest. So we'll have done everything in reverse, basically. Let's go home and chill. Enough being a hero. Well, it's been 15 minutes, so I haven't touched the drinks. Can I see signs of a fever while I'm running back? If heading towards 99 degrees counts, I think I probably will develop some kind of fever by like 10, 11, 12 or so. But I didn't do myself any favors when I scheduled the appointment a little on the earlier side and didn't get enough sleep as a result, because I was doing stuff up until sunrise. The big issue is that we have the daylight savings switch coming over, so I can be up a little later because it'll just be back to normal when the clocks are set back an hour. And Saturday night is extra long because we're falling back. Little thing. Just a little thing with the whole daylight savings thing that people don't talk about is if you're a night shift guy, you get a longer Saturday night once a year, so you can basically, keep doing stuff. But yes, I did end up getting a Moderna booster today because I qualified due to underlying conditions and stuff, and the side effects are starting to kick in. I was wondering what I could get done despite all that. Plus, this is Twitch, and Twitch is being Twitch with the whole juggling pre-rolls and, things being more buried and the algorithms being weaker, so people can't find you and all that other fun stuff. I even forgot to set my impressions, my go live notification. It still says first impressions, even though it's the 4th impression. So up to about 10 o'clock, it starts to get stiff and hurt, and temperature's going up, and I've got fatigue all over the place. The shot, not getting enough sleep didn't help with the shot and everything like that. So. But it sure beats being hooked up to machines or something, because I got the real deal. So, anyways, this is the part where I now chill and don't do much of anything except goof around in ESO, because I'm too tired and fatigued to do a little of anything else. But I knew this was coming this weekend, but hey, at least I got, the booster out of the way. Because the place I work actually had to close early last night because the manager might have gotten a breakthrough infection and there wasn't enough management because to keep the place running, because the other guy was on vacation this week. So, well, we'll see what happens. Either way, it's just one of those things people don't talk about with COVID, is that you can be out of work and it can cost you in terms of lost wages and stuff along those lines. So I am really feeling like I got hit got hit by something, because I'm just absolutely shredded right now. Getting tired at like 8:30 at night, and I'm a night shift guy. Well, let's relax then. Have a relaxing weekend, everybody. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.